I am the feeling the light. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all. That goes out to the cosmic consciousness, family and soul tribe. I hope everybody is feeling good for no reason at all. I am the feeling of light. During these times, we probably feeling so many things, and I'm sure that we are. I hope we also apply what we know and stay connected to who we know. Whatever religious or spiritual path that you may come from, spirituality don't have a certain look. Spirituality doesn't have a certain way that it speaks to everyone. Things speak to us differently according to the level that we're on. Spirituality don't have a certain way that it dresses. We all have the authenticity to brand ourselves. Few actually do, but we have the opportunity at all times to brand ourselves. Spirituality is about our connection and our application to what's spiritual with you. My spirituality is about my connection and my application to what's spiritual with me. There's a lot of paths out there. And it's a lot of instructors out there. There's a lot of guys out here. There's a lot of teachers out here. And I'm thankful for us all. More so, I'm thankful for those prior to us, the ancestors, our predecessors, for their sacrifices, which allow us to be here today. Because I was having a conversation with a few peers of mine and giving acknowledgement to all the sacrifices that have been made for us to be here. Not only for us to be here, but to know what we can drink. Y'all stay hydrated. We're going through weather shifts. UV index off the chain. But I was giving acknowledgement to those who came before us, our ancestors of all civilizations, who sacrificed their lives so we can know what to eat and drink, what's edible for us and what's not, what's poisonous for us and what's not. You know, we wouldn't have science if, and all the things that make up everything that it makes up, somewhere, some peoples had the tendency to try to figure things out and break things down. And now that we don't broke everything down to help us figure things out, now it's time to put ourselves back together. Do everything that we don't separate and broke down so we can see all the parts that it's made of. So I think the ancestors that before us, man, for all their sacrifices in every area of our lives. Agricultural, from agricultural to the spiritual portions of ourselves, that a lot of us are now undertaking the journey to travel on, to know ourselves as soul, through the spirit of our being. With that being said, we don't have to share or have the same viewpoints to learn from one another. You know, most of the things that I've learned, if I be honest, wasn't acquired from those who shared the same views as I do. So salute to all of us who continuing to unplug and debug from this matrix that we have to master moving through in awareness. I'm gonna say it again, salute to all of us who are unplugging, continuing to unplug and debug from this matrix that we have to master moving through in awareness. That's the key. Move through this matrix in awareness to continue to spiritually, mentally, emotionally, as well as physically reverse engineer all the falsehoods that's been seated within us, all the untruths that's got us in this mess that we all here cleaning up as we clean up ourselves in the first place. If you here to clean up something. Ain't nobody here perfect. I wish that was the case. We may be perfect in a part of our being, in the most highest spiritual place of our being, but in this physical, in this external, we got a lot of work to do. So I'm here for those who are here to do the work as we continue to clean up nice. Is it about you, or is it about your ability? Many times when I find myself finding myself in situations that I find myself lost in, I had a tendency to always ask myself those questions. Is it about me, or is it about my abilities? And a lot of times when I ask myself those type of questions, it allowed me to see a true mirror, or into the true mirror of those who either are reflecting me or supposed to be reflecting me, and vice versa. Is it about you or about your abilities? These are questions that allow us to not only know who we are, but to know who others are in reference to us. And it's important, because to stand in our power, this ain't no time for people pleasing. And it definitely ain't no time for people pleasing if you ain't got no peace. It's time to stand in the power to get peace. I ain't never said it before, but I feel led to say it right now. Let this be the first reminder that anything that come about me is for entertainment purposes only. Whatever y'all hear me say, family, is for entertainment purposes only. However, all that you hear me say can be something that you use to entertain yourself with. Somebody will catch it. Other than that, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not here to tell nobody how to live their life or how to live your life. You hear me? I am here to be an example and shine through the example of how I live mine. and through things that I have learned and experienced as we learn and experience living. We come here when we understand the different makeups of our makeup. We realize that we was weightless when we came here. If we go from the spirit or to the astral, to the causal, all the way to the physical, we came here weightless. We came here when we started, we was a clock. When certain energies come, when certain energies go to doing what it do, and then a clock form through those energies and forms a clock for a mother to realize that she's pregnant. So another being can pass through the portal of her womb. That's a powerful thing in itself. Salute to the primordial mother of all women. We come here weightless and we get weighted down. We're supposed to leave weightless. Why am I saying this? Because none of us happened overnight, and a lot of times we be wanting things to happen overnight. But nothing happened overnight, not for me or not for anyone. It may look like it to the outside, depending on what outside is to each and every one of us. But I've been working on me for a long time, and I'm sure some of you have too. I know what it's like to be fighting behind the scenes of everything in appearance. I encourage those who recognize their mission as I recognize my mission. It's been a long time coming for a lot of us. I feel it, I hear it, I sense it, and I see it. And I congratulate us. I congratulate all of us who realize that we can't skip any steps on this journey. It ain't no cheat code, unfortunately. I wish it was, man. Especially when I look back on all the things that I done been through, the SHIT I done been through personally. Many times I wish I could have skipped steps. Many times I wish it was a cheat code, but it wasn't. We have to go through what we have to get through so it can get us into a better place that we never been, just as a human being. It's a lot of things triggering our awakening, and anything that's triggering our awakening. We gotta learn how to be grateful for it. We gotta learn how to be appreciative for it. We gotta learn how to be thankful for it. And what's so important about what I'm saying, because it's gonna be the moments where you don't feel like being grateful. It's gonna be the moments where you don't find things to be thankful for. It's gonna be the moments where you can't look at something immediately in your life to be appreciative about. But it always is. It always is. And those are the things that we have to discipline and train ourselves to recognize. If we start looking for more positives, we'll be able to recognize them everywhere. This ain't no time for people pleasing. For those of us who it is time to stand in their power. If you ain't been standing in your power, you already know it. You already been putting what you want to do to the side, you already know it. If you've been putting other people, goals, dreams, ambitions before yours, then you already know it. If you've been feeding into the potential of others and neglecting your own, you already know it. This ain't no time for people pleasing. It's time to stand in your power. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Feel good for no reason at all. I love y'all, family. Keep rocking with me because I rock with you. One.